Los geht's. So, unser Thema heute Dominikanische Zigarren. Und zwar mal von einem ganz anderen Blickwinkel. Wir haben Robert Caldwell hier bei uns in Berlin und er kann uns, weil seine Zigarren in der Domrep hergestellt werden, da bestimmt ein paar Sachen dazu erzählen. Jeder spricht über Kuba und Nicaragua, aber die Domrep ist irgendwo komplett ins Hintertreffen geraten. So, let's talk about the Dominican Republic. Nobody talks about the Dominican Republic concerning cigars. Do you know why, or what is there going on, and why did you choose to go to the Dominican Republic to produce your Caldwell cigars?
Perfect. So first I'll talk about why we chose Dominican Republic. You have three main cigar producing countries: Dominican Republic, Cuba, Nicaragua. Yeah, and then the long fourth, I guess, would be Honduras. Dominican Republic was cultivating cigar tobacco while Cuba was still growing sugar. It was the first country in the Caribbean to commercially cultivate tobacco to be used for cigars. The history there extends way past the revolution, which is basically when the Nicaraguan history started. So you have hundreds of years of families growing and cultivating tobaccos there in a very specific way. So what that's given Dominican Republic is giving them a lot of very unique tobaccos in terms of variety and specific types of tobacco, as well as cultivation processes. So if you study Dominican Republic, there's something like 150 different variety and processes that are used to create different tobaccos. If you look at Central America, I think there's around 8 that are big produce, and then you have about 14 total, and Cuba is just a few. So if you're looking to have variety and very unique flavor and very different flavor, Dominican Republic has the most to offer. So that's why we chose Dominican Republic. The main farm that we get most of our tobacco from, they have, I think, 160 years of growing tobacco. And again, Nicaragua started basically after the revolution, when a lot of families went there and figured out that you could grow tobacco there. So with us, again, when wanting to create a cigar that has a much more unique profile, you can go to Dominican Republic and find that tobacco. We also work in Honduras as well as Nicaragua producing cigars. And our spectrum is much more limited with what we can do there. In terms of popularity, Dominican Republic did a great job marketing themselves as a country that produced fantastically smooth cigars when that was the craze, I guess in the 90s. They were really leading the pack with this whole marketing push towards, you know, creamy, smooth, tastes like air, that type of approach to tobacco. The consumer profile has changed from that point, where now consumers are looking for something much richer, much more full-flavored. And again, Dominican Republic has these tobaccos, but they've built themselves around a country where it's a light and smooth cigar. That being said, Nicaragua has done a tremendous job marketing themselves as a producer of premium, and in the U.S., the most similar to Cuba in terms of flavor, which I don't agree with in terms of flavor, but they've done a great job promoting themselves as a country of fantastic quality tobacco. And Cuba has always been a long-time tobacco producing country, and I think the embargo also helped a lot with the U.S. because 300 million consumers wanting something we can't have. I think the marketing of that or the promotion of that on its own has driven the Cuban popularity very much.
Also ganz kurz nochmal zusammengefasst. Die Domrep hat so nicht wirklich verstanden, sich zu vermarkten. In den 90er Jahren waren eben milde Zigarren sehr beliebt und dafür standen die dominikanischen Zigarren, stehen sie zum Teil bei vielen Aficionados bis heute, was aber so auch nicht wirklich wahr ist, weil die Domrep ein riesiges Portfolio an verschiedenen Tabaken zu bieten hat, was andere Länder so nicht haben. Eine wahnsinnig lange Tradition. Robert hat von 160 Jahren gesprochen, Zeit, Tabak zu kultivieren. Beispielsweise in Mittelamerika sind es jetzt vielleicht 60, 70 Jahre. Das heißt, die Domrep hat sehr viel zu bieten, was wir alle eigentlich so noch gar nicht wirklich wahrgenommen haben oder was zum Teil in Vergessenheit geraten ist. Aber das sind so Gründe, warum Caldwell-Zigarren in der Domrep hergestellt werden, weil dort eben sehr spezielle und sehr gute und auch kraftvollere Tabaksorten gedeihen und lagern in irgendwelchen tollen Lagerhäusern.